Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. The last time we fought Lord Gortash and won. It was a very close thing, but we managed it.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
He's dead, you've won. Since she's working something out, say nothing.
I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
What do you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be with you till the very end. Or maybe we can still fix your engine, stabilize it.
Got a miracle in your back pocket you forgot to tell me about. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
I'd do anything to change it, but I just can't.
You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Live for as long as you can.
You do it. I'm tired. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Okay, so I got a bit of gold, a fabricated arbalist. He uses somebody who's proficient with heavy crossbows, though. Cloak of Authority, or Cloth of Authority. You can't be frightened, can't be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. You can totally be made to dance, though. Tyrannical Jackboot, you gain +1 on charisma checks and saving throws. Gortash's Key, Note from Hellisk. Lord G, yes, and I could get you into the House of Hope for the right price, of course. I doubt they'll be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I or anybody else. Neverstone-studded gauntlets. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1d4 force damage.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon. It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses. Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Bane's chosen has fallen. His netherstone is yours. You have done well.
I just heard the absolute scream.
You heard the Elder Brain. It's regaining its autonomy. It cries not from pain, but exaltation. We must stop it before it breaks free. One netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
I'll put an end to it.
We shall see.
Ooh, that one's still smoking. Has a mace +2.
No sense dawdling. Karlach has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
Poor Karlach. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner. Though the rest of us is still liable to perish, if it's any consolation.
As long as we're here. Helldusk Boots. You cannot be forcibly moved by a foe's spells or actions. Ignore the effects of difficult terrain. Oh, and a Remind Flayer specimen. And Accelerated Grand Design. As top leaders in the Bay Knight hierarchy, to effectively implement what the Mad Alu knows as the Blue Apex, named the Accelerated Grand Design, it's important that you understand the broad outlines. Don't worry about the details. Leave those to me. The central element of this plan is that our dominated Elder Brain lays influence had posts that induce a state of suspended isomorphos, in which the host does not transform into a mind flayer. Instead, the tadpole becomes the psychic minions of the hive mind of the Elder Brain, which they perceive as a goddess, a deity of conquest called the Absolute. This Absolute, however, obeys the commands of the Chosen of the Dead Three, and needless to say, Bane is god of tyranny. Our allies who worship Baal and Merkel must in the end defer to us.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, we have the Journal of Gortash here. This might make for some amusing reading. I knew it would be risky given one of those Neverstones to that loose catapult Orin, but when I look her in the eyes, I feel something, though I'm not sure what to call it. And after all, what's the point of a grand alliance of the Dread Three without old Ball? I thought I could depend on that agent some Kefric, however, it never occurred to me that he could be brought down by a random collection of shabby adventurers. Hey! Obviously, possession of the weapon was the key element, but what do the vagabonds possess the weapon, or does the weapon possess them? is just the great sage to say a plan will only take you so far, and then you have to fall back on principles. Inasmuch as control is the guiding principle of the committed Bay Knight, it is axiomatic that I must be in control of all 3 Neverstones. The solution is obvious. Pit the Vagabonds to get the loose catapult, and once they bring me the other 2 Neverstones, we'll find suitable positions for them in the new order to follow. Not the Olympics grand design, of course, but the golden reign of Gortash. Yes, that has a nice ring to it. Then we shall deal with our naughty absolute brain and its growing propensity to throw petulant psionic tantrums. It's no accident that I chose to place it in a domed cavern beneath the upper city. The location is perfectly formed to concentrate the psychic force of the Neverstones, concentrate to such a degree that not even our never-eased enhanced brain will be able to resist my commands. Once I control all 3 Neverstones naturally, the sooner the better. Well, I think we know where it is now. In Memoir Notes with recent addition. Let's see, I reestablished worship of Bane Baldur's Gate as a hidden cult. I realized the secret worship of Baal is also on the resurgence and acquaint myself with a local leader, an actual Baal spawn. The Baal spawn and I worked together on a heist from the House of Wonders and discovering common goals, forged an alliance. In dreams, the Baal spawn and I were visited by Baal and Bane, who names us their chosen, and commands to seek out and ally with Kefric Thorm, the chosen of Merkel. Visiting Kefric at Moonrise Tavern, I learn of the Mind Flayer colony in the Underdark below, and conceive a plan to conquer its Elder Brain using the Crown of Karsus. The Baal spawn and I employ Diablo's service to gain access to Mephistar and steal the crown. We 3 chosen use the crown to enslave the colony's Elder Brain, but during the raid, the Ballspawn is betrayed by the Baal's second-in-command, Orin the Red, who usurps the Ballspawn's power and declares herself Baal's new and chosen. Foiling my Grandmaster plan, the new trio brainstorms our grand hoax of the Absolute. Note, where to put the Astral Prism and the adventurers who took it after its theft from Vlock, and when to admit considering taking them as my new allies. Oh, and the Astral Prism heist. After that dream I had about the Githyanki threat to our accelerated grand design, my research led me to pore through the old archives left behind in Moonrise Taverns by the High Heralds. These records include some surprising early sources, both Githyanki and Gizeri, that mention a relic or artifact called the Astral Prison or Prism. Though the source of its power was unstated, this artifact was reputed to be able to project a field that disrupted Elephant psionics, and such an artifact would clearly be an existential threat to both our absolute ambitions and the grand design. All 3 of our ancient sources agree that the Astral Prism was in the hands of the Githyanki Lich Queen Valifkith. This was born the plan to send Tadpole's strike team in to a regrown Nautiloid pilot by the Emperor to seal the Astral Prism. Yeah, that didn't work out so great. And then the ultimate state. What is progress? Progress is the movement of society and culture toward a state of collective unity. Without unity, mortals, each with their own individual agenda, blunder against each other, causing friction, conflict, war. Unity, peace, and prosperity is achieved when the collective follows a single agenda, that of the superior person. Runaway egocentricism, that urge often miscalled free will, is the one true enemy of unity. Free will must be eliminated. Control of the brain is the key. The never-used tadpole is the perfect tool. Tadpole, the brain, is freed of egocentrism to follow the agenda of unity. The tadpole brain is a happy brain. There is no conflict except against the enemies of unity. And the brain is all you need. Once freed from its agendas of free will, it can also be freed from the frailties of the mortal form. The brain can live forever in a steel body, or even better, control that body from afar. That is progress. That is the ultimate state. Except we have thwarted that plan most handily. Oh, there's a bunch of goblets and whatnot, but doesn't matter. We thwarted him. Do have a nice view of the bay from here, though. But let's see if this, having defeated Gortash, will actually let me through that gate now.
Reciprocation! Watchers, ignore you. Foundry. Neutralized.
Well, we already neutralized it.
Witnesses eliminated. You walk free. You one task. Kill Orin! Kill Orin! Kill Orin! Kill Orin!
Yeah, I was gonna do that anyway.
The vessel returns, most shamefully unleaking. You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor.
Okay, clearly not the Dreadlord I was thinking of. But I'm all rusted out, so let's head to camp.
I made soup. Want some? Slurp happy.
Never wanted the easy path.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Just thought you might have something to say about Karlach.
How can I help?
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then.
The cub speaks.
Let's talk.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
Been worried about you. Are you alright?
Yeah, despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlach just won't let me. Did I miss anything important?
We can talk about that later. I'm more concerned about you.
Would you believe it if I said I'm all right? You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy?
Very precious indeed.
Gods, I've changed. I used to hamstring pit fiends for fun. Look at me now. To make matters worse, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
We're gonna cure you before it comes to that. I just know it.
All right. But if we don't, I hope I can count on you. You haven't let me down yet, and it'd be a poor showing to start now. Now, Enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry anymore, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together. Copper for your thoughts?
Okay, so as far as quests go, we obtained Gortash's Neverstone. Gortash is dead. Orn will surely have left a note for us our camp after learning about this. We defeated Gortash and took his Neverstone, which just leaves us... managed to lay rest of Mysticarian once and for all. We did as much as we could for Karlach's heart and hope to get revenge on Gortash. All she wants now is to see the city saved. But we do still have that quest for Helsik to do, and we're still trying to find Dribbles the Clown's head in all this. So I think time for a full rest.
Soldier?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes?
What's on your mind? Let's go.
Oh, and Gortash's hand. Well...
Good. I was just stuck.
The cub speaks.
What is it, my friend?
Let's talk.
And Will's got nothing. Kudos on the murder of Lord Gortash.
A letter from Orin. What does she want?
Let's see, you have done well, underling. Baldur's Gate gags on Gortash's gall, and your little pet still has eyes to witness it. Now, do proper honor to the Murder Lord. You must submit yourself to trial in the Murder Tribunal. Remember Sikaris. Succeed there, and you may find me in Baal's temple, deep below the tyrant's rooted cobbles. And that in Holy Sanctum, the Murder Lord and I will watch our blood duel at last. I'll keep your minions safe until then, unless it misbehaves. Oh, and it looks like Scratch has something that he wants to say.
dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
Hand that over.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all. Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Need something?
What's on your mind?
Copper for your thoughts.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch?
The cub speaks.
Let's talk.
Good. I was just...
Alright, well, that does it for the moment. Go ahead and save real quick. Now we've got... We killed Bane's Chosen, just as Zorn requested. Now we need to bring his severed hand to the Murder Tribunal, where we gain access to Temple Ball and Orn herself. Well, I guess we couldn't have done that without resting first. Orn has kidnapped one of our number. We must find the Lash of Ball and free our companion. We found a Ball's target list. Okay. Rescue them. Impress the Murder Tribunal. Go to Kaldhen's Tombstone to find the Ball's Tribunal. I think we know where it is for reals now, but... We learned the passphrase, we must speak to meet with the Ballas cult. And I guess we could do that first, but I'm thinking maybe we should deal with Raphael first. Well, we do have options, but we will take those up, whichever one we decide to do first, next time. But thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure next time. Take care until then.